I don't have a single problem with organization or team management. You want to know why? It's because I built systems that keep me and my team organized without me having to do a single thing. If you don't know who I am, I'm Martin, and I've been running a successful OnlyFans agency for over 3 years and managing a team of 30 plus employees, so I know a thing or two about building systems. Today, I'm going to show you how we build automated systems using Notion. First, I'll open up our actual project management system our team uses, and a little bit later in the video, I'll show you how we automate everything so it basically runs itself. Let me jump to my PC and get started. Okay, so over here I opened our chat team backend. So every person that is working on our backend in chatting, his dashboard is over here. First, we have our team lead. This is the manager, so he basically assures that the operations are running smoothly and implements new strategies. Next are shadowers. These train new chatters. I have a whole video about training chatters, and this is the exact process our shadowers use. I will link it up. And if we get a new shadower, I just press on this button and it automatically generates the instructions for the new shadower, and I can just share that with him. Script creation instructions, so the ones that are creating new scripts, and then additional assistants. The first thing I want to show you is how the dashboards actually look. So if I open our team lead dashboard, now over here he can see what tasks he has for today. So the weekly report, he can press on this and open a page with the instructions. So if I would to open this, I would see how to write a weekly report. New fan research and spender research, so he does research on our new fans and spenders. Once he's done, he will just press on done and it will disappear. So he can stay organized like that. And we also have templates over here. And there are recurring tasks. So this one, for example, starts every Saturday, and every Saturday he will get it over here like this, and he'll know that he has to do it. So he has to go through the model data and solve the problems that they might have. Okay, next is projects. He is able to organize his projects over here. So if it's just an idea, he will type it over here. So he thinks of something, he will type it over here, and eventually he will move it to started when he decides that, not started. And once he decides that it's time to start that project, right, he will move it in progress, and once he's done, he will move it to done, and after a week it will disappear from over here. So so he can keep track and not forget of like any projects he had in mind, right, and not jump from one project to another project and then just get overwhelmed. He can stay organized like this. This is all tasks section, so this is mostly for me, so I can keep track of active weekly hours. So if it's active, it will display over here, and I can see, okay, he has 23 active hours a week, and this is without projects, right? This is just recurring tasks. And if I see that the number is too big for a manager, I will organize to delegate some tasks that are not necessary for him to do, so he can work on more important things. The last thing is the calendar. Just basically shows what tasks he had previously, so he can go back and check on all of them. Over here he has his credential, tasks pages, and forms for his shifts. Okay, so let me show you the automated model onboarding. This is a combination of Notion and actual code, and I built this with Codex, that is the ChatGPT's assistant for coding. I will attach all the resources in the description as well, but it's not that complicated. Even if you don't know anything about coding, you can just talk to him and he will explain everything and he will generate a script for you. But let me explain you the logic behind this. So basically, over here, the only thing I need to do really is add a new model, and it will automatically generate new tasks for the assistant and the team leader, so depending on whose task is it. And it will also send a message in the Telegram channel so they are notified, and we can also just check over here which step the model is in. Now if I add a new model, let's say her name is Candy, it should send a message over here any second now. Okay, so as you can see, it sent a message, onboarding started for Candy, and it generated a task for the assistant over here. So, excuse me. So over here, Candy, mail drive setup plus onboarding. Okay, so she has the instructions over here to do it as well. Now, I want to show you two more things now. When I press done, it will disappear over here, right? And it will generate a new task for the assistant right away. So let me do that. Okay, so as you can see over here, it sent a message waiting for Candy to complete the onboarding. Once done, check the checkbox in your dashboard. So the next task for the assistant is to check the checkbox when the model finishes the onboarding. So she can get a new task, and over here you can see it automatically change the status to completing the onboarding. Now I will just switch this to model persona, because as you will see, that is a task for the team leader, and it will also generate a task for him over there. Okay, so as you can see, scripts are good to go for Candy. Now we need to create a background story persona, and over here you can see he got the model persona. Okay, and one last thing, if we stop with the onboarding for some reason with the model, the assistant or the manager will just press onboarding stopped, and it will automatically change the status to onboarding stopped, and it will not generate any further tasks. Now, we can do this with any system, anyone can, right? We also try to do it with Notion automations, but their automations are not really that advanced. That's why we had to use code and to integrate it also with Telegram. But it's not really complicated, and it takes a lot of work out of our hands, right? It saves us a lot of time. Now, if you found this video interesting and you want to learn more, we have a free Telegram channel that anyone can join. It's the first link in the description. And if you're a model or a chatter that wants to work with a professional team that values your work, links to apply are right below that. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.